Hey guys, welcome back to Deepak's Daily Reading. Today we're going to talk about, again, Influence, the Psychology of Persuasion by Robert Cialdini. So in this note, we're going to talk about chapter 7, commitment and consistency. So really good chapter, to be honest with you. So Amazon have a pay to quit program where employees get $5,000 to leave. And actually this is an incredible mechanism to reinforce retention, commitment and productivity for the company, because a happy and committed employee tends to be a much more productive employee, and it causes people to really dwell upon what do they want for their career. So in terms of practical implementation, Lydia, let's explore and experiment offering some kind of cash get out of the company for anyone who's been here for a year and anyone who decides they want a career change. We need to figure out how to prevent people from taking advantage of the system, but that's something that I'd love to take from Jeff Bezos's approach, because I think that that's a fantastic way to, in the end, ensure overall productivity. So that's the first thing. The next thing is that from a consistency and commitment perspective, getting people to praise you or explain why they decided to talk to you in an interview or spend time with you, and getting anyone to really speak in a complimentary fashion about anything that you want to cajole, convince or open their mind up towards, even how, no matter how small and done over a period of time, will really help with the principle of consistency, because if they then do something that's not in aid or spirit of that, it will feel contradictory. So if I say this person's fundamentally a good person, it makes me much more difficult to, for example, let an employee go or treat them aberrantly, irrespective of whether them being a good person is separate to their performance. So it's quite interesting as a psychology and a mechanism, and that really has quite strong implications for how you want to wield persuasion as a tool. So I really like this chapter. I think it was very good. So again, getting people to make small commitments over time, that can turn into large commitments, which is why it's important to psychologically just get anything, even if it's tiny, because then you can break that threshold. So getting a $1 payment can lead to a $1,000 payment, and I've got Nick at NextGen who spent $97 and then spent, I think, $25,000 from a $97 payment. So that's a really great example of it. So yeah, if you over the course of, for example, then with the clients, account managers, get them to compliment you, the team, it can build up a pattern of consistency in their own mind that you're doing fundamentally well, and sacking you given you're doing all these great things wouldn't make sense. So we saw that at work, Abigail with Elise, when she was actually complimenting us in front of Jeremy. So yeah, we need to really be mindful of how we can engineer that within meetings. And a classic thing, Eon, would simply be, what made you come to the call today? What made you even decide to book in a call with Pearl Lemon? And then pausing and then waiting. We shouldn't put the compliment in their own mouths. We should have them elicit the compliment, and even get to, of course, say the yes statements based upon the calls that we've done. I know that you'll say, oh, hey, you know, I guess how you found us is the way. And it'd be probably more effective to say, so how do you find us? Okay, amazing. And then what made you even decide to book in a call? Even though the form's a bit janky, there's a lot to fill in. Great. And what was your feeling of the pre-email lead up to this call? And what do you think about this room? And largely people will be complimentary because it reinforces the fact they came to the call, and that would then cement their ability to ultimately pick us. So that would be a better overall way to go, I think. So yeah, I really like this chapter, and lots of good insights about selling, to be honest with you.
Hey guys, it's Deepak Shukla here. I am huge on listening to books on Audible. So if you're interested in getting all of the insights as I discover them through the course of all the books I read, please do comment, like, and of course subscribe so that you get notified every time we release a video. Thank you so much, and I hope to hear from you soon.